Your KRBC Storm Team forecast with meteorologist Grant Tosteru.
It's a very humid start to your Tuesday morning out there thanks to all that rain yesterday. It's 69 degrees here in Abilene to get you out the door. Taking a look on SkyCam, in fact, we can see a little bit of patchy light fog developing for your Tuesday morning commute. Doesn't look like we're going to see any dense fog, but we have some pretty light winds out there, and that humidity factor very high, close to 100% humidity in some locations. So just be prepared for the humidity and a little bit of fog this morning. Yesterday, after that rainfall, we only made it to 86 degrees here in Abilene. In fact, that was the coolest afternoon high we've seen in over 2 months. Back to May 22nd was the last time we saw 86 degrees here in Abilene. You take the departure from normal, we are actually 7 degrees below normal yesterday, just about 6.9 in fact. And that was the biggest departure from normal we've seen since April. So this is kind of the biggest difference between normal and our actual highs since April. So it's been a big cool down yesterday. Welcome relief for many of us. Yesterday we also saw welcome relief in the form of rainfall totals, only officially receiving 0.36 inches out at the Abilene Regional Airport yesterday afternoon. Other areas of town saw a lot more rain than that, over an inch in some locations, but even 0.36, which is going to go down in the record books, that's the most rain we've seen all the way back since the beginning of this month. July 8th was the last time we saw that amount of rain. That's when we actually saw a little over an inch of rain. So we'll take it where we can need it, especially this time of year when it's been so hot recently. That rain now has moved well down to the south, pushing south of the I-10 corridor this morning. That's that cold front that's going to keep us below average today. Clouds also starting to push their way out. Still seeing a few clouds in the southern big country. A few more making their way into the northern big country though this morning too. But otherwise we're going to stay mostly sunny for your day today. Taking a look at a couple rainfall totals out there. We're about an inch to about 2 or 3 inches in a few locations out there across most of the big country. So not a bad rainfall total across most of the region. We're going to stay below average this afternoon into the upper 80s out there. Warming thoroughly through the week, about a degree or so every day after tomorrow once we turn that calendar over into August. 93 for Wednesday, warming up all the way back into the mid 90s again by Friday. This weekend we'll see a return of the upper 90s once again as we head into some warmer temperatures and some drier conditions again heading into the beginning of next week. This morning we're going to start out mostly sunny out there and temperatures in the lower 70s across most of the big country. Highs or lunchtime temperatures going to stop out in the mid 80s, and we're still going to stay below average for all of us this afternoon, topping out in the upper 80s and lower 90s across the region. 66 for a low tonight here in Abilene. That'll be the coolest overnight low we've seen all the way since the beginning of June. So it might be a night to open up your windows overnight tonight. Temperatures going to stay in the 90s the rest of the week after today, back into the upper 90s to begin next week.
I know those AC units can certainly use a reprieve from the overdrive they've been on, and so can our wallets.
No kidding.